everyone and welcome back to Anime-chan. In today's video I'm going to be reacting to the new episode of Fairy Tail. I'm actually not sure the episode number is Fairy Tail episode number 31. Looks like episode number 31. Today's video is also dedicated to Warren Littlechild. Thank you so much for being a patron. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Fairy Tail. I really enjoyed it and I'm really looking forward to next week's episode. Big thank you to Warren and everyone else for being here. Without further ado, enjoy my reaction highlights.
俺たちの道を塞ぐつもりなら戦わなきゃならねえ。
お願い、引いて、ブランディッシュ。ナツ、どうしたの？
Did you shrink his lungs? Brandish! Don't fuck with Natsu.
なんとか腫瘍を小さくしたの
Oh
は私。
shit, and now she made it big again. I don't care how pretty your hair is or how big your boobs are.
消
Don't.
滅させるくらいに小さくできる。それを元に戻したの。敵じゃない。私たちは友達になれる。それはあなたと私の母の話。私たちは別の国で育ち、どうしたらいいのかわからないのよ。
Okay, about what you're doing, just know.
私があなたを殺して決別するの。少し情に流された自分と。なんだこの魔力。勝てるわけないし。
Sure, she's not gonna win. Sure, she's not gonna win.
開け。
I thought Brandish was gonna make herself big, but she made Lucy small. Aquametria?
私の魔力が圧縮された。魔力の質が違いすぎる。あなたと12の私とでは。
Yeah, but she's a fairy tale wizard.
私よりあんたの方が強いのは認める。でも負けられないのよ。本当はあんたとだって戦いたくない。それでも私がやらなきゃ夏を守るんだから。
Animation's pretty good.
あんたなら内臓を拡大して人体をぶち破って殺せる。
Oh.
その女も小さくして踏み潰せば終わりだ。
Oh.
なぜそれをしない？
So she knows the truth.
なんで？
やめ。
お前か。簡単に死ねると思うなよ。小娘。
So she killed Brandish. Well, she thinks she killed Brandish. Or she just hurt her really badly. Probably don't think she's been killed. And now she's gonna... Villains giving heroes slow deaths is the reason why villains never win. Or one of the reasons. In every single superhero movie, anime, everything. Fucking people complaining about fairy tale and plot armor and da-da-da-da when this is shit that happens with every fucking story. You're gonna have a slow death! In other words, let's give her time to escape. I don't know.
僕の話を聞くんだ。
何事ですか？
メイビスと最後の会話がしたい。二人で。アイリー、それは僕じゃない。
陛下？まさかいつの間に。
インベルがやられた。
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
この私が騙された
Oh,
と
she's
いう。
gonna be mad. Oh, this.
今すぐ追うんだ。でも傷つけたりしてはいけない。
どうすれば。
Oh, so this is how y'all want to redeem him. This is how y'all want to fucking give him his name back after what the fuck he did. I don't know. Maybe I can forgive him because, let's be real, was August ever going to be convinced? I mean, yeah, he was stupid, but damn, I'm so easy to convince. I was like, never, and now I'm like, eh. But I mean, think about it. Was August ever going to be convinced by Brandish? I don't think so. So it's like the whole if you think about even the Star-Lord thing, skip ahead like a minute because I don't want to spoil stuff again. But everyone was calling him the Star-Lord of Fairy Tail, so everyone knew about this anyway. Star-Lord, everyone was blaming him because he, I don't know, kept punching him or something. But like there were so many instances before that, like instead of trying to pull off that fucking glove, why didn't someone just chop his hand off? Like stuff like that. Like you can blame Star-Lord, but that's like blaming a goalie for missing a ball and letting it go through. Like, okay, but didn't you have defenders? Didn't you have the front line? Didn't you have like, you know, someone was saying like you want to blame the one guy, and yes, they're to blame maybe slightly more than some of the others, but they're not like, it's not like that bad if you think about it. But still, I'm mad at him. I'm not saying he's redeemed himself yet. Just saying, I understand it already. Yeah, well, I was waiting for it. Yes, Gajil! But he's not giving up. Now they're gonna, come on, get up. What? Yay, Lily! Considering you just died. Where's Levi? I don't care if it's in the middle of a war. I grant them this moment. No.
青春っていいわね。このまま忘れられたらどうしようかと思ったわ。私はメイビスの無意識下の幻。メイビスが私のことを思い出したら、私は消えちゃうの。そんな。
フェアリーテイルのメンバーにだけ聞こえた声。
一体誰が？あ、セーラ。ちょっとヒヤヒヤしたよ。あなたがみんなをここに。私にできるのはここまでよ。あなたのおかげで私たちは再び一つになれました。頑張れ、メイビス。あなたは常に私と共に。
消えちまった。世話になったな、ゼラ。
ありがとう。
これで勝利後の楽しみが一つ増えたな。初代にゼーラとの冒険の話を聞くのだ。フェアリーテイルの始まりの物語を。
私もこれやられたの。今のお前と同じ格好で。何してんのよ、変態！返して！この男も仲良くひんむいてやるから。てかこいつ全然動かないけど。何？その顔。もっと泣きわめいた方が面白いわ。あんたみたいなゲスを喜ばせるくらいなら読んだ本の汚れの位置だって覚えてる。やるならやりなさいよ。私は怖くなんかない。小娘が。
myself to be like I don't feel that scared because I know it's not gonna happen because this isn't fucking Tokyo Ghoul. It's a shonen. They're not gonna show us her eyes being gouged out. So I can't necessarily go like, ah, because that doesn't happen. But when I watch Tokyo Ghoul, it's different because that shit will happen. But it's not because in a couple of videos in the past I've said, oh, it's fairy tale, it's fine. But it's not. It's fairy tale. It's a shonen. It's a fantasy. It's not the same thing. This is fucking Pokemon. No. What else? Even Bleach. Bleach it's just a little bit more blood than this, I guess, but did the chair break? Natsu went full on demon. It wasn't a tumor, it was yeah, well, you wanted to fuck up Lucy.
Brandish! よかった！生きてて！それより、今のうちにあんたの拘束具でマリーを拘束して。
夏にできた腫瘍のこと、覚えているかい？あれは魔力の使いすぎによるアンチエテルナの腫瘍だと思っていた。しかし、あれは別のものだった。
END.
Oh, listen to his little voice. Has Happy always been this cute? Because it's only this season that I really see him as this fucking cute. Like usually he's like, yeah, he's fine. He's a little, that little what do you call him? Mascot, like a little cute mascot. But this season he's like adorable. Listen.
END.
罰を探しに行かないと。
セーフ。あそこか。
Oh, great.
夏。
I don't want it too far, but I don't understand one thing, like, so, let me just recap. Wait, let me just breathe. Zerif's family died, somehow, and he wanted to bring his little brother back to life, and people told him not to, and yet he did. And then he got the curse, and he couldn't die, and he killed people around him, and lived for very, very, very long. He lived for very, very long, and then he hated living, and because the more he cared, the more he killed and stuff. So then he tried to make these demons to try and kill him, so that he can finally like rest in peace. Okay. And then he did bring his little brother back to life, but as a demon that is strong enough to kill him. But then, for a reason I don't remember right now, Zerif made a deal with Igneo so that Natsu can live with him. And I don't remember why the others, who were they? And then the dragons went inside the kids so that they could one day defeat the time thing. And then the dragons were dead. And in all this time, Zerif basically made his own country and everyone is... But what's his what is their goal? If Zaref's end goal is to die, like I'm a little bit confused because, and I've said this many times before, I binge watched Fairy Tail in order to catch up. I know it wouldn't be binge watching compared to how you guys, most of you binge watch, like 2 weeks, Fairy Tail done. It wasn't that kind of binge watch. But for me, I binge watched, and I don't remember everything. That's why I don't binge watch, because then details get lost on me, and like now very important things in the story just doesn't make sense to me right now, and it's not because the story doesn't make sense, it's because I wasn't paying attention enough. That's why for anime like One Piece, Attack on Titan, I make notes, otherwise I get lost because the story is so, and I do watch quite a few anime, so it's like my brain only has space for that much. And I think that the story is very good. Like, I started reading the manga recently, and I'm only a couple of chapters in, but stuff that I read in the start of the manga makes sense for now. But now there's still so much that I think I've forgotten, like all these little, like, it's like having, you know, those connect the dots, but it's like, usually they have numbers, so you start here and then you follow the numbers or follow something. It's like having a connect the dots with some lines filled in, but no numbers to follow, because I filled in a line here and there, but there's gaps because I was binge watching and not paying attention. So yeah, I feel like a very bad Fairy Tail fan at the moment. Fairy Tail has always attracted me because I love the characters and I love the themes of magic and friendship and love, and you know, it's fun and exciting. But it's only until recently I realized how deep the story started to get, and if you don't pay attention from the start, you miss a lot. So yeah, I'm a little bit lost, but I will try and read more. Maybe read up, or maybe some of you can just give me like a little timeline, exactly what am I missing, what is Zaref's end goal, what is Ishgar, no wait, Natsu and them are Ishgar or something, and then what is Zaref's country called again, and what is their goal? Do they know that their leader wants to get killed, and what is going to happen after he gets killed? And okay, but there's still a little part of the episode that I want to watch.
ナツとグレー、止まれない理由を背負った二人は感情をあらわにしてぶつかり合う。互いの心を支配する憎しみは共に歩んできた仲間を敵として見せてしまうのか。エルザたちが奮闘していた。次回、壊れた絆を。道を開くのは仲間と自分を信じる心。
Look at that. Look at that. Okay, well, I'm going to end it right here. I'm looking forward to next week. I do think that I need some recap on the details of the story and what led to this. Would really appreciate anyone sharing the details with me in the comments, without spoilers, of course. Love this episode. A lot happened that I didn't expect. I was expecting this full-blown fight with Lucy and Brandish, and somehow Lucy wins and she keeps her promise, and I thought like, oh, it's gonna happen, but then it didn't. Fairy Tail's not predictable. Fairy Tail's so good. And damn, that woman. I feel like this is like I said, this is a shonen. They have to. I'm sure the manga is a little bit darker, and like I know in the past there was this one episode where Erza got tortured, and people were saying that in the manga it was a lot worse. And then I went to read the manga, and obviously they make things more PG-13 for the anime. So I think that whole scene with Irene, no, not Irene, not Brandish, the golden time woman. I forget her name. She's not important enough, but yeah, she. And that whole scene was, if you think about really like what was happening, it's actually really dark. But now they're doing it in this way that you kind of can just, ooh, boobs, ah, you know. But if you think about it, it's like very dark, And she looked traumatized after seeing Natsu's, I don't know, E&D form. No, Natsu's true form, Natsu's demon form, let's put it that way. But yeah, great episode. Looking forward to next week's episode to see how this fight plays out. Hoping Erza plays a more prominent role, but I mean, Irene is there, so we know something's going to happen. This isn't the biggest reveal, there's going to be more. Okay, see you guys then. Bye.